How's everybody feeling? You feeling a little bit of some fire, maybe? I know I am. And that's something that is sometimes hard for me to express because as someone who has a Pisces rising, Pisces Venus, Pisces Mars, I sometimes struggle with fire. It's funny because I'm a fireman, right? But in the emotional sense. And that's a big part of my journey, is to embrace all aspects of myself. And right now we're in Aries season, and we're about to have a pretty big stellium in Aries. If you don't know what that is, just look it up. And we're also about to have I believe it's 7 planets in Aries, which means it's a major focus on that energy, which is, Aries is the first sign of the zodiac, so it's like this new beginning, new springtime. It's also very like childlike energy of like awe and wonder, because it's like the very beginning, right? But it's also very fiery, very passionate, very just energetic, of like just kind of going out and doing it, no matter what the result is, no matter what happens, no matter what people think. And that's how a lot of times people who are Aries sun or have a lot of Aries energy, that's kind of how they come across. It's very fast moving, very energetic, can be a little spontaneous and sometimes reckless, but it's because it's that like adventurous, I just want to get out and experience life kind of energy. And that is the energy right now. We just had Mars move into Aries. We just had Mercury move into Aries. And we're about to have the Aries new moon this coming Friday. So it's just, and again, we're in Aries season. So a big part of this energy is about just truly finding and being okay with your authenticity as it comes through your personality, as it comes through your voice, as it comes through your decisions, the things that you're planning, the things that you're making, what it is that you're wanting to put out into the world, the way you want to move forward in the world. And a big part of that is letting the parts of you that no longer resonate, the parts of you that are old, die. And a big part of that is expressing with your voice the things that you no longer agree to, the things that you no longer will accept in your life. So with that being said, I mentioned, sometimes I struggle with this because I like to be very positive. I like to be, see the best in everyone and everything. I see the possibilities. As an Aquarius, I am forward thinking all the time. But sometimes there's a weight that pulls you back into the past. There's a weight that reminds you of your old self, the old version of you, and that needs to just be cut free. It needs to be spoken out loud. It needs to be said, I no longer resonate with that. I am not that person anymore. I will not be treated that way anymore. I will not be spoken to in that way anymore. It's not acceptable. So some people might not like this, might be offended by it, but this is my opportunity to use my voice to speak some of those things in order to come to completion, in order to come to a new beginning, a new path forward, and a new version of me. Even if it's similar to the old version, there's still areas that we can always be better in, but we can't carry the old baggage into the future because it will just continue to weigh you down. So with that being said, I just want to shout out a nice big fuck you. In good old Aries fashion, just fuck you. Fuck you to every person who ever took advantage of me. Fuck you to the friends who thought it was okay to meddle in my relationships. Fuck you to the women who left me because they felt like there was something better. Fuck you to the ones who betrayed me, went behind my back. Fuck you to the bullies who took my softness, my niceness as weakness and tried to take advantage of that. Fuck you to the friend who stole my toys and led me to a trap for me to be abused. Fuck you to my abuser for taking advantage of me. Fuck you to the people who questioned my resilience, who questioned my dedication to my work as I laid in a hospital bed with complete organ failure because I put it all on the table. Fuck you to all the people who didn't believe in me. Fuck you to all the people who quit on me. And I could go on, but I think that covers a good portion of it. Now, I am grateful for all those experiences, for all those people, because without it, it would not have created who I am today. Yeah, it's painful. It leaves scars that are still here as I sit right now in a place that very much hurt me, very much causes me heartache every time I come here. A place that I look forward to one day never returning to. But I also remember the lessons, I remember the journey, I remember the ways that I grew through all of those experiences. And that is the journey. Having the strength to say no more, never again. But also the humility and the compassion for myself, for others, for all those people, to say thank you for creating this version of me. And now we move forward. Now we move forward. A new journey, new time, new experiences, new lessons, new ways of exploring the wholeness that is in my soul and in this body, in this time. Because that's what we're here for. That is the point, that is the purpose of life and this soul experience. So if you made it this far, thank you for listening. Thank you for allowing me to process. And I hope that it brings you some sort of clarity or closure or freedom to express, freedom to feel, freedom to step into your future as the best version of yourself. I know you can do it because I'm doing it. Namaste.